I'm Adam Spence from MotoOnline.com.au and we're out here today at Queensland Moto Park testing the 2015 Yamaha YZ450F. For 2015, they've gone and done a few little changes here and there, nothing too major. Probably the biggest change is the motor mounts, going from alloy to steel motor mounts to give a bit more flex in the chassis and actually give it a bit more grounded feel all around the track. And I actually think it's done a good job. This bike feels really planted, corners really well, and it doesn't feel harsh or really stiff at all. They've also gone ahead and changed the spring rate slightly in the front, a tiny bit harder, and I think it feels good. I weigh about 75 kilos and I actually liked how it was sprung straight out of the box. It was really good actually, and especially good when you're hitting harder bumps or any bigger jumps or anything like that. We got a 48-2-3 sprocket, just mellows the power out a tiny bit. You pull gears a tiny bit longer. Actually quite a handy change they've done on the airbox section on the front of the bike, seeing as it's a unique setup for the reverse engine. They've got little clips there that you can just undo, no tools or anything. You can undo it in a second, check your air filter or change your air filter, which is so good. It's one of the things that's going to make everyone real happy when they're working on their bike. It just makes life easier for you. Overall out on the track, and the motor's really fast, but it's actually really usable if you use it a bit taller gear and be real smooth on the bike. It's really good. It's real fast, but you just got to respect it, and you can make it work for you quite well. Chassis works really well. I think they've really improved from, the last few years. They've really brought this bike to quite a high quality. Overall the motor was always fast, but now the chassis feels quite good. So I think they've done really well with the bike overall. We got Dylan Wills out here today testing with us for Moto Online, so we're going to switch over to him and see what he thought of the bike.
Hey, I'm Dylan Wills. We're out here today testing the 2015 YZ450 with MotoOnline.com.au. My first thoughts on the bike: it's super fast. So much bottom end. It was actually unbelievable for me how fast this thing was. 48-2 sprocket on the rear. Really, it did mellow it out a little bit when you started shifting gears. You could pull them gears a little bit longer. They've got the 48mm speed-sensitive fork made by KYB in the front end. So for me, the bike steered really, really good. I really gelled with this bike straight away. It was a really, really good bike. For me, I think this is going to be one of the top bikes next year in the 450 class. So yeah, I think Yamaha have done a really good job with this bike.